It's giving the rich auntie aesthetic. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. XOXO Sheba here. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. And if you're an OG subscriber, what's good? Welcome back. I got the hookup from ISEE hair. It's a princess collection, and if you like, you know, a more classy, sophisticated bob kind of look, this is definitely a look you want. So if you're interested in seeing how I installed and styled this unit, and also my thoughts on the wig, whether it's worth getting or not, keep on watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You already here, you might as well. So we're working with this gorgeous little bob here from ISEE hair. It's 14 inches. The lace does come very, very light. I don't know if I would call it transparent because I think it has a slight yellow tint to it, but it is on the very like transparent side for sure. Reminds me a lot of like Outre's lace, how that transparent lace works. So that's a good thing. Anyway, so I love how this really does have a lot of room ear to ear. You know, usually I don't have to cut behind my ear and like make my wigs fit around that area. Usually they just do, but this one I actually did have to cut. So this is how I'm doing it. I just like to make sure there's enough space for me to cut in between the part because I don't want to really cut the hair, and then after that it really just fit behind my ear really well. Just gonna do a quick spray down with my Got to Be High Insta Hold spray. I did want to mention, because I've been getting a lot of these questions on TikTok, so I don't know who's going to come across this video and wonder, how long do I wear my wigs? And I usually install mine to wear for about a day, maybe 2 days max, because, you know, I'm doing a lot of reviews, so I'm switching out a lot, so I don't really wear my wigs for too long. And when I do wear my wigs, you know, for the purposes of like a week or something, that's why I pull out lace glue. But for quick installs and things like that, I'm all for the spray. I cut the lace off, cutting jagged as usual. And then I cleaned off my forehead with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to make sure there was no like leftover makeup or, you know, just any residue or anything. And then I used a little bit more spray to make sure the lace was translucent again after I cut it. I like to use the end of the rat tail comb just to press it down before I put on my elastic band. I feel like this is the drill at this point if you watch my videos often. You know, I've been doing it the same way. I found my tried and true method for me. And I just like doing it this way. So anyways, I'm moving into styling the hair. I thought about doing a middle part, like I always be thinking about doing a middle part, but I decided on a side part. I actually, for me, am just not a fan of wigs in the middle part. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like, well, I shouldn't say all wigs because I definitely like wigs in the middle part, but bobs. Something about bobs in the middle part I don't like on me. I think it looks fabulous on other people, but on me, it don't be working for me when I try it on myself. I don't love it as much as I love a bob in the side part. I got a new flat iron, guys. It's from Foxy Bay. I actually did a flip app review on this flat iron, so if you look me up on there, you will see my review on it. But I really like it a lot. It only has one temperature, and I think I want to say it's 410. It just automatically is on 410, and I love the plates. It's like tourmaline and everything, but I like it because my hair does come out like really smooth and it feels better. My actual hair and my wigs. I've used it on 2 wigs. I used it to demonstrate on a wig when I did my review for Flip. Almost can't remember, but yeah, when I did that, I tried it, and then on this wig, this is actually like my first time doing a whole wig with this flat iron, and it took really well. The plates are just gliding and sliding through the hair. It gives me no issues. Like, it's a really good flat iron. I like it, but we're gonna keep using it. I'll see how I like it going forward if I want to go back to my other flat iron. I definitely prefer using a flat iron to do curls on bobs way more than using like a curling wand. I'm not well versed in the curling iron, so I don't use that too much, but I definitely prefer a flat iron over a curling wand when it comes to bobs because it's just easier to get all the hair in into curl, because with the wand it's kind of hard. But anyways, I'm tinting the lace again just to make sure it matches up with my skin, and also adding the makeup back to my forehead so it don't look weird. And then the wig, it fit my edges pretty good, but it did come up just a little bit too short, so I had to add just a little bit of baby hair by the ear to cover that, but it was just ever so slight. It really wasn't much at all. And then I just added a little bit of foundation, well, actually a lot of bit of foundation to the part by accident. And then I just took my hot comb and I just flattened it down a little bit more. The footage of me using the hot comb originally with the wax stick kind of got cut off, and I added some Burberry hair because it was just given for Burberry hair. So let's get into this hair. Oh my god, y'all, the lace laid amazing. It laid like HD lace, and this is not an HD lace wig. I was planning on dyeing this jet black, but I ran out of time to do it, so this is the natural color it came in. I do wish this was more of a lighter chocolate kind of brown, more than just the kind of like off blackish brown. I like it more on my head than I thought I was gonna like it when I was customizing it. I wasn't feeling it when I was looking at it, when I was bleaching the knots and everything, but on my head I do like it a lot. It's giving the rich auntie aesthetic, and I love the rich auntie aesthetic. I really do. I know I don't do short units a lot, but when I do, I usually go for this. The fit is great. I thought this was gonna be long enough to completely cover like my sideburns and everything, but it was just a tad bit short of that. It came down really far, obviously, because I had to cut around the ear, but as far as how far it came out, it was just off by just a smidge. So I would say for someone who doesn't have issues with their sideburns sticking out, you'll be just fine with this unit. And I really love that even though this isn't a 13x6 frontal, it's giving 13x6 vibes. It doesn't kind of do that thing where frontals come out super far on the sides lately due to that lace shortage. I don't know if that's still going on or not. It's been about 2 years, so I don't know where that stands. I haven't heard any new news, but this frontal is giving wideness, and I love that because I was talking about it in a ginger video I did. The wig was just, it was too hard to do a side part. I was like, none of these wigs really are giving us the ability to do a proper side part. Now I still had to do a curved part, but it gave me a lot more room to do my curved part. You could do a straight part, but it would just end up being shorter. I like my parts to be longer, and I just like the effect that it gives on this side when I do a curved part. It didn't take long to style. The texture that it is on the silkier side, so usually that's what they do with bobs, is give you a silkier, kind of sleek texture with a bob. Now I will say, fair warning, if you do choose to get this unit, you will have to pluck. Like, it is not pre-plucked. I can't remember if it claimed to be pre-plucked or not, but I'm telling you right now, this took some plucking. I actually plucked, came back a couple of days later because I thought I was done, but then I looked at it again and I wasn't done. I was honestly worried. I was like, I hope I didn't over pluck this, because I felt like I just had to keep plucking at it to get the look that I was going for. But I'm glad I kept plucking at it, because I don't know if it would have been enough had I left it on the first round. This is not a pre-plucked unit at all. However though, if you're a person who likes to customize how dense or not dense you want your hairlines, that's actually a good thing when they don't come pre-plucked, because you can do it for yourself and get it exactly how you want. Like, for example, sometimes wigs can be too pre-plucked. I haven't ran across that often, but in the instance that it is, that's gonna make your frontal not last as long. When it's fuller like this, even though it's, you know, a pain to have to go and do extra work with the plucking, you will probably keep the frontal a little bit longer because it's not gonna bald as quick unless you over pluck it. With my wig, they sent me some lashes. I like these kind. They're a little bit long for me, like extra. I've tried the long extra ones, didn't love it, but they're kind of thin and wispy, so I might try these. They also sent me some wig caps and some elastic band. I love that they sent me it extra long like this. A lot of brands send me elastic band and it's like super short like this. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I think it's actually in case you want to sew the band in and make it glueless, but I'm like, at that point, just sew the band in when you send it. I will say, when I bleached the knots, it took a pretty long time to bleach. I would actually, had I had more time on my hands, went back and bleached this again. I really do like though that they didn't go too thin with a bob. Sometimes brands can go a little too thin trying to get that real sleek look with bobs, and this one I feel like has the right density to it for a bob. Like, all in all, this is some solid hair. Shout out to ISEE for sending it to me. If you're interested in picking it up, I will have the details down below in the description box for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. You don't put up my side. You don't know what love is. If you don't stay up all night.